One thing that I noticed over the past couple of years, especially on the internet, is that people can't wrap their head around that everybody doesn't want fucking kids. Marriage and children is the ultimate commitment in life. And if you already know that you can't commit to that, especially for at least 18 years, you're actually more intelligent than most. Because a lot of people are having children and they know they can't handle that. People are making executive decisions to not have kids because it's too expensive. That's smart. Certain people don't want kids because it's fuck them kids. It's fuck them kids for them. I think that there is so much to life to explore. Children are great. I want kids. But it doesn't alarm me that plenty of people don't want kids, especially in an economy like this. You tell a motherfucker you don't want kids and they acted like they found you in a dark room with a Ouija board channeling a demon and it ain't that deep. The economy is already plummeting. If it doesn't change around the next decade or two, why would you bring kids into a world that you could barely afford yourself?
I don't know where this idea that everyone has to like babies and that everyone has to like holding them came from. But it's really weird because, first of all, why would you want someone who does not want to be holding your child to hold your child? And second of all, most babies don't really enjoy that. They don't really enjoy being passed around. All that does is put them in distress. I see this type of shit at family gatherings a lot. If an adult tells you that they are not comfortable holding your newborn, holding your baby, maybe listen to that and don't be like, oh, come on, they're so cute. Again, why would you want someone that doesn't want to hold your child to hold your child? And why would you want to make your child uncomfortable by passing them around? That's weird to me. So yeah, if an adult in any scenario tells you that they are not comfortable holding your baby, please listen to them and ask someone else that is comfortable holding them to hold them. Or better yet, just don't be passing them around to everyone. I understand if you have to tie your shoes or something like that and you need someone to hold them for a minute, someone that is comfortable doing so. And again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you if you're not comfortable holding someone's baby. And I don't think you should be afraid to voice that you're not comfortable with that if someone tries to put you in that situation.
Yo, bro, mind you, no one wants to fucking have kids anymore. We live in the one generation that fucking doesn't want to have children anymore. Mind you, our fucking, our code in our brains as humans is revolved around having kids as our most fucking important instinct to fucking have. That's why fucking SECHS even feels good, is because your mind wants you to feel good so that you do it and multiply. But the world is so fucked that no one wants to do that shit. That's insane, bro. Society is fucking doomed. Also, this is not a fucking pro-anti-feminist argument. I'm not fucking CK. And if you do want to have kids, then don't even fucking comment, bro. You already know that you do, so what the fuck?
Don't have kids. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't have kids. And I'm saying that as someone who don't have kids. It's 1:24 p.m. on a Wednesday. I'm watching Freddy versus Jason. I got my dog between my legs napping. Listen to this. It's quiet, ain't no back talk. Obviously, if you want kids, this does not apply to you. This really applies to people who are like, do I want kids? Do I don't? If you gotta weigh the options, you don't want kids, and that's fine. Do not have them. No, trust your gut instinct. And the reason why I know I really don't want kids is because I was 50-50. Oh, I could have kids. Oh, maybe I could. You don't want to be 50-50 on bringing another human into this world. I would much rather regret not having kids than bring a human, because it's not just a baby. It is a human being that is going to grow up, and regret having them. And I can tell by some of y'all's mamas or daddies and the way you were raised, they regret having you. And that's so sad. And that's why pro-choice is so important. You should have the option to be able to decide what happens with your life. And then maybe we wouldn't have so much childhood trauma and childhood poverty. So again, if you're wishy-washy, you have to weigh the options. Or if a man is asking you for a child, do not have that kid. Do not have that kid. Don't have it.
Stop saying y'all want kids. Y'all don't want kids. Y'all want babies. This is how I know. Soon as y'all kids hit school age, here you go posting Instagram notes. I want a baby. Bro, you have a baby still. He's only 5. He does still need you, contrary to popular belief. Part of being a good mom that a lot of people don't understand is also knowing when the fuck to stop. And I'm not talking about somebody who got one kid, who got two kids. Y'all literally do this year after year after year. Like, soon as your kid hits school age, now you want another baby again. And this is the thing. A lot of people who, when they pop up like pregnant unexpectedly or whatever and they have the baby, it be because they want attention. Because this is going to be the only time in their life when someone's going to actually fucking pay attention to them. Like the baby shower, the gender reveal. They never had anybody show them this kind of love and care before. And then after the first year, nobody really gives a fuck about the baby anymore. Your friends and family and stuff like that, they're not checking in on the baby after a year. We hear it all the time. A lot of people really don't care about the baby after the baby's walking, talking, being annoying. That part, they don't want nothing to do with the baby anymore. People heavily romanticize the idea of having a child, but forget that that child has to grow up and be its own person and have its own personality and do things that babies don't do. Like, they have to learn how to walk, they have to learn how to talk, they have to go to school, and they're probably going to end up cussing you out one day. So if you're not ready for that, then you don't need to be a parent, and you definitely don't need to be popping them out one after the next, because this is a really intense thing for kids, because kids don't ask to be here. So when you start neglecting them and treating them like shit because you really didn't want a 6-year-old, you only wanted a newborn, they're going to be fucking confused. They're going to wonder why you don't want to buy them school clothes. They're going to wonder why you don't want to take them shopping with you because they're embarrassing you in the store. Like, they're going to wonder why you're complaining about buying them school supplies. They don't understand. But you say that you love them, and you can't help but love them because that's your child. But you can love somebody and not like them at all. And I believe that the same goes for kids. Y'all have to start, like, to get real and quick.
It should come as literally no surprise to anybody on this planet that women are not wanting to have children anymore, considering the fact that the main reason for divorces nowadays is lack of commitment, and women are usually the ones who initiate divorces, right? Men will sit there and try to say that, oh, women are always the one who leave relationships. You guys are the one divorcing us. You gotta be so for real right now. How many times did your wife tell you, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, stop doing this, stop cheating on me, take care of our kids, help me with the groceries, help me with cleaning the house. And then you expect her to not only take care of the house, take care of the kids, take care of you, but then go and work 9 to 5 and go 50-50 with you? Are you out of your freaking mind? No kidding, women don't want to have children anymore. No kidding, women are divorcing men, because why would I want to deal with the stress of you doing F shit behind my back? Me taking care of these kids that I birthed, literally ruined my body for you, that you don't even take care of. Why would I want to do that when I can just go be alone, stress-free? No kidding. No kidding. But men will always sit here and try to blame the demise of society on us when they're literally the ones that built society.
I have no interest in having kids, but even if I did, I would never want to have a kid in America. First off, don't even get me started on how badly they treat pregnant women. Literally, maternity leave is not long enough. A lot of pregnant women are like fired from their jobs. Like, they find like some legal loophole to like fire pregnant women or not hire them, and it's just so weird. And then on top of that, it is so expensive. Like, I think it's like $50,000 to have a baby in an American hospital. And I don't know if you know this, but around the world, that is not normal. And then our government gives us pennies and dimes to have babies. Literally $5,000 tax credit from Trump. And first off, don't even get me started on that. But literally a study came out saying like it's $1 million to raise a kid from 0 to 18. So I don't know what he thinks $5,000 is going to do to motivate people to have kids. And it's like the government is doing everything but lowering the price of living, lowering the price of healthcare. Why would I or someone else want to have a baby in a country that clearly doesn't value them, makes it super expensive, and wants us to have kids but doesn't offer them the support? Like, hello? But anyways, bye.